The love messages are still not admitting and want to move on. Your person still doesn't want to admit to something, but they want to move on from this, on whatever the issue you guys have. They want to start this relationship back up again without admitting something you want them to admit to. They want to move on from this, but you don't. You can't forgive or forget what they did, especially if they don't want to take accountability for it. It's not helping the relationship. It's not helping you wanting to move on from this, because you feel like that's part of the reason why this relationship isn't working, because this person never takes accountability. There's a lot of questions you have for them that they're not answering. They're not willing to answer, or they feel like they don't have to. It's not a big of a deal like you making it seem. A lot of lies that this person tells you makes you question things. They want you to stay in this connection with them, but they make you stuck. This relationship always end up being stuck. It's never building up to become a foundation, the kind of foundation that you want. They're always coming up with excuses to why this relationship isn't working out. They're excuses, but it's not the truth. This person is giving you half truth and lies. There's a lot of things that they're not admitting to. One of the reasons why is because they don't want to completely lose this connection with you. This is why when you guys always have problems, they always want to move on from it. You guys never really talk about it. They're passive. Sometimes they deflect. This is what causes the relationship to stay stuck. They don't want to admit to you that they've been lying, cheating, betraying you. This is why the quality time barely happens with you two. It's because their energy is in other places. They don't want to tell you the real reason why they want to keep this relationship how the way it is. They just don't want to admit to it. They do not want to tell you why. That's what you're frustrated about. And that's making you want to move on from them. Because if they're not giving you any kind of answers, real answers to why this relationship isn't moving, what is the whole use of being in a relationship with them? The communication is off. A lot of things are unbalanced. It's like they want you to stay in this connection with them and accept it for how the way it is, where it is. They having a hard-ass problem telling you the truth on whatever you need to know. They do not want to tell you. They just want to move on from it. They still want this connection with you. They want both of you to move on from this. But I feel like you're having a hard time doing that because you don't trust them. Especially if they're not giving you answers that you need. It's making you not trust them even more by them doing that shit. Another thing is that this person expects you to just get over shit, no matter how much it affects you. By them not admitting their wrongs, it's going to make you want to move on from them. Because to you, they hardly admit to their wrongs, or they don't admit to them at all. This is why you don't want them to get away with this anymore. Because this is their way out of situations. By dismissing the issues y'all have. They think it's helping the relationship, when really it's damaging things between you two even more. They think by them not being honest with you, eventually this relationship will get back together. And it's not going to be that way. Because your main issue is that this person doesn't take accountability. They don't like taking accountability. And you're over that shit. And you're not going to keep on fighting them to take accountability either. You just going to move on. I'll see y'all next reading. Love and peace.